And welcome to Pathways. I'm Stephen Bettles. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about the subject of holistic wealth, and I'm speaking with Dr. Hazel Warhda. She is a qualified homeopathic physician, Chinese medical acupuncturist, and a pranic healer, so she's very busy. I'd like to welcome Hazel to the show.
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you for having me on your show.
Thanks. Now, you do quite a few modalities, healing modalities. Can you give us a bit of a background as to how you got involved in those particular modalities?
Yes, I've been a homeopathic physician for more than 20 years in Australia, and I was led to homeopathy because of a personal illness. So I decided to take matters into my own hands when I wasn't getting results from other therapists, and I was able to help myself with homeopathy. And then I got curious about the energetic anatomy of human beings and why diseases are caused. So I took up the study of Chinese traditional medicine for 4 years, and that explained a lot. And then about 6 years ago, we experienced a personal tragic loss of our son, 26-year-old son, who drowned accidentally. And I was moving more and more towards rejecting life after this sad event and could not find anything to help me. That is when I was introduced to the work of Grandmaster Choa Kok Sui. And that was the turning point in my life and my work also.
So is everything that you do now, is it an accumulation of all of those sort of things?
Yes, because basically I practice energy medicine, and holistic wealth creation is energy healing of different aspects of one's life.
So holistic wealth, like we've got the two words holistic, being, I guess, the whole being, and wealth being, you know, many people have got different perceptions about that, but in terms of what you do, what is holistic wealth?
Holistic wealth is wealth in health, wealth in love and relationships, material wealth, spiritual wealth, and all of these combine to create planetary wealth. That's what holistic wealth is.
So it's all the different levels by the sounds of it.
That's right.
Rather than just, because I guess when people hear the word wealth, normally they'll equate that to material possessions and things like that. So you're talking more on all those different
holistically
levels.
Because everyone would like to have freedom from ill health, freedom from conflicts in relationships, freedom from poverty, freedom from spiritual poverty also. And the work of Grandmaster Choa Kok Sui helps us to create holistic wealth.
Okay, having a balance of all.
Yes.
So I bet we all want that sort of thing, don't we?
Yes.
That's a good quality of life. Now, what do you, like holistic wealth, it's at the moment we're talking fairly broad. There's spiritual, mental, emotional, physical. How would you, what do we need as people to begin to create holistic wealth in our life?
It is very easy to create holistic wealth because most people are not aware that we have an energy body that surrounds and interpenetrates our physical body and nourishes it. The key to personal power lies in this energy field. If this energy field is kept clean and strengthened and empowered and made powerful, you can become very powerful. You have great intellectual prowess, mental clarity, physical strength, personal attractiveness and magnetism. And if you have all of these, you're able to create holistic wealth.
Yep. So with the work of Grandmaster Choa Kok Sui, he teaches a different series of disciplines that you can do to create a state of life by the sounds of it.
That's right. The first 3 levels of his work introduce us to the concept of the human aura or the energy field. And you will see this slide which shows an energy body which is untreated. You see the breaks in the energy field. And in the same slide, you will see that after pranic healing, the energy field has been rebalanced so that the flow of energy is re-established. The secret of creating holistic wealth lies in this energy field via 11 chakras or energy centers, which are placed on strategic parts of the human body. For instance, we have a major center just under the breastbone, just here, called the solar plexus energy center. This center controls all the major internal organs. It is the first center which is affected adversely by stress. And most stressed people feel very flat. They also suffer from mental clutter, as you will see in this slide. They also suffer from physical discomfort in this region. They would get an ache or a tight feeling,
Yeah, I was going to
or
say
bloating.
a tight feeling.
Yes. And the medical doctor is not able to diagnose what is going on. Basically, it is congestion of this energy center, which has got dirty and congested with stress. Now, can you imagine if this center is adversely affected, all the major internal organs are affected? And we have another very major center called the heart center, which is just here. It is close to the solar plexus. So there is an energetic connection between this center and the heart center. That is why people who suffer from stress also tend to suffer from depression or later on cardiac problems.
I was going to say heart problems.
Yes. Yeah. So that stress energy moves into the heart center. Everything is interconnected in our systems. Now we have another energy center at the base of the spine. This is called the basic chakra. This chakra, it controls our ability to survive in the material world. So if a person has a basic chakra, which we learn how to scan and diagnose the condition of these energy centers, if the basic chakra is depleted in a person, the will to live is depleted. The person would be depressed and suicidal. Many people who come to see me for treatment who are financially disadvantaged, their basic chakras are weak. And when this happens, they suffer from low self-esteem, lack of self-confidence, and personal power. So when we treat the energy field, if we rebalance the energy of the basic chakra, the will to survive in the material world is re-established. And the person is able to then generate funds and have self-confidence and personal power.
Yep. And you made this little hand gesture before, scanning.
Yes.
I guess we don't have time now to go into what all that's about, but
yes,
like there's obviously an energy body.
It's a diagnostic technique to find out the state of the energy body.
So it's something that you learn through the actual, in terms of the holistic wealth approach, one of the components you learn is how to actually do that.
Yes, in the first level you learn how to scan the